How's it going, guys? Dr. Henry here, your Camas area chiropractor, and today we're going to work on a little bit of hip mobility. So one of the things we're going to start out with is just getting us set up in this 90-90 position here. So hips at 90 degrees of flexion, your knee should be about 90 degrees also. And for some of us, this might just be enough for the day. We might just need to keep working on this position. But for those of us that this is okay and it's not too big of a deal, we're going to keep on going. So I can start by bringing this hip toward this downside knee here. So I'm going to rotate my pelvis around toward that knee, and I can do a couple of things. I can kind of do like a static hold that position, or I'm actually a little bit bigger of a fan of just kind of going back and forth, kind of finding that tight spot and then coming off of it, maybe doing about 10 reps in that direction. And if I want to work on the opposite hip here, I'm going to do the other direction, but I'm going to start by walking my hands behind me. So I'm going to bring my hands behind me, kind of leaning backward, and from here, I'm going to move my torso and my pelvis toward this hip here. So I'm going to go back and forth in that same sort of thing, just find a little bit of tension, kind of back off, kind of go back and forth like that. The next thing I can go, if you want a little bit more out of this guy, is we can start doing this actively. So I can start bringing this leg toward that internal rotation, right? And I can start doing some of that. If you can't get there, one of the things you can do is you can passively move your hip a little bit toward that direction. It's pretty aggressive though. You can feel a little bit of a stretch. You shouldn't feel any sort of pain or discomfort or pinching. If you feel that, I'd suggest getting checked out by a medical professional. But other than that, have at it, work on your hip mobility, and let me know if you have any questions.